여러분 안녕하세요. 대한민국 영어 감잡기 프로젝트 데미안과 함께하는 너쉬영북 시간입니다. 이번 시간은 30강 리딩입니다. 89쪽부터 90쪽 첫 번째 문단까지고요. 연관문은 블루로 표시되어 있습니다. 자, 들어갑니다. From one day to the next, I stayed clear of all bars and nocturnal exploits. I could be alone with myself again and enjoyed reading and going for long walks. My sudden conversion drew a good deal of mockery in its wake, but now I had something I loved and venerated. I had an ideal again. Life was rich with intimations of mystery and a feeling of dawn that made me immune to all taunts. I had come home again to myself, even if only as the slave and the servant of a cherished image. I find it difficult to think back to that time without a certain fondness. Once more, I was trying most strenuously to construct an intimate world of light for myself out of the shambles of a period of devastation. Once more, I sacrificed everything within me to the aim of banishing darkness and evil from myself. And furthermore, this present world of light was to some extent my own creation. It was no longer an escape, no crawling back to mother and the safety of irresponsibility. It was a new duty, one I had invented and desired on my own, with responsibility and self-control. My sexuality, a torment from which I was in constant flight, was to be transfigured into spirituality and devotion by this holy fire. Everything dark and hateful was to be banished. There were to be no more tortured nights, no excitement before lascivious pictures, no eavesdropping at forbidden doors, no lust. In place of all this, I raised my altar to the image of Beatrice, and by consecrating myself to her, I consecrated myself to the spirit and to the gods, sacrificing that part of life which I withdrew from the forces of darkness to those of light. My goal was not joy, but purity, not happiness, but beauty and spirituality. This cult of Beatrice completely changed my life. Yesterday, a precocious cynic. Today, I was an acolyte whose aim was to become a saint. I not only avoided the bad life to which I had become accustomed, I sought to transform myself by introducing purity and nobility into every aspect of life. In this connection, I thought of my eating and drinking habits, my language and dress. I began my mornings with cold bath, which cost me a great effort at first. My behavior became serious and dignified. I carried myself stiffly and assumed a slow and dignified gait. It may have looked comic to outsiders, but to me, it was a genuine act of worship. 자, 오늘 여기까지 읽었습니다. 오늘 영상이 여러분의 영어의 감에 도움이 되었다면 구독, 좋아요 꼭 해주세요. 더 좋은 영상을 만드는데 큰 힘이 될 것입니다. 감사합니다.